Welcome to the Key Concept 1.3 Roman numeral 1 video. Key Concept 3 reads, the appearance of first urban societies 5,000 years ago laid the foundations for the development of complex civilizations. These civilizations shared several significant social, political, and economic characteristics. Core foundational civilizations developed in a variety of geographical and environmental settings. Mesopotamia in the Tigris and Euphrates River Valley, Egypt in the Nile River Valley, Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa in the Indus River Valley, Shang in the Yellow River Valley, Olmec in Mesoamerica, and Chavín in South America. Although the first agricultural establishment took place in the Fertile Crescent, agriculture didn't come to Mesopotamia until approximately 5000 BCE, mostly because it lacked adequate rainfall. At first, people took advantage of the flooding of the rivers, but it turned out to be too unstable for it to successfully grow crops. Thus, as humans always do, they created a solution to the problem. They constructed canals to carry water to distant fields so that they could grow their crops. The Mesopotamians grew barley because it was able to tolerate hot, dry conditions. According to the book, date palms provided food, fiber, and wood, while garden plots produced vegetables. Reed plants, which grew on the riverbanks in the marshy southern delta, could be woven into mats, baskets, huts, and boats. Fish was a dietary staple. Herds of sheep and goat, which grazed on a fallow land or beyond the zone of cultivation, provided wool, milk, and meat. Donkeys originally domesticated in northeast Africa, and cattle carried or pulled on burdens. In the second millennium BCE, they were joined by newly introduced camels from Arabia and horses from the mountains. Again, all of that is from the AP World Book. Next, we have Egypt and the Nile River Valley. As the Egyptians quickly found out, the banks of the Nile support lush vegetation. Most of the population lived alongside the river or in the Nile Delta, because 90% or more of the land is desert of mountains, rocks, and dunes. The river served as the main method of travel and communication, with the most important cities located away from the Mediterranean. The hot, sunny climate favored agriculture. However, rain rarely fell south of the delta, and agriculture was dependent on the water of the river. Every year, the water of the Nile would flood in September, and it would flood at the correct time for agriculture. The water left behind a nice mineral-rich silt in which farmers planted their crops. Egypt had abundant natural resources. They used papyrus to make sails, ropes, and a type of early paper. According to the book, hunters pursued the abundant wild animals and birds in the marshes and on the edge of the desert, and fishermen netted the fish from the river. Additionally, farming villages occurred as early as 5,500 BCE in Egypt. Until then, Sahara was a vast desert and it was virtually unpopulated. Next, we have the Indus River Valley Civilization. It is more than 1 million acres large. Twice a year, the Indus River overflows and leaves a nice mineral-rich soil behind for the farmers to plant their crops. These civilizations spread from Pakistan to Punjab to Delhi in northwest India. It also goes as far as Kaitwar, the Kaitwar Peninsula. The Indus Valley civilization covered a huge area. Additionally, the Shang in the Yellow River Valley were the basis of many to come classical civilizations surrounding the Yellow River Valley, including the Qin, the Han, the Zhang dynasties. Chinese life would come to be modeled by the Yellow River. The Yellow River Valley is surrounded by many arid lands. The Olmec and the Chavin are also integral river valley civilizations who served a huge role in the advancement of agriculture in the Americas. Well, that's all I have for key concept 1.3 Roman numeral number 1. I'll see you in the next video.